Hello, Bilishkababa here with another MTG video, posting new MTG videos every 2 days. So if you like what you see, if you like what you hear, why not subscribe to the channel? Because it really does help. And I want to thank the subscribers who are already subscribed. So another day, another Wizards Magic controversy or news coming out, and today it is the banned listing. So if you haven't heard, Wizards of the Coast have banned 4 cards from Standard. Yes, they've banned another 4 cards from Standard, and it came as a little bit of a shock to me. Not really that energy decks got hit, because I thought energy decks were extremely popular, they were extremely strong, and I actually did a video 2 days ago, no, a bit more, probably 5 days ago or 6 days ago, where I talked about the new cards that were coming out in Rivals of Ixalan, and I was thinking, I hope that energy decks kind of die out because they've been so dominant for so long, but I never thought they would straight out ban energy decks this quickly. And when I say ban energy decks, they haven't really killed the deck off. They've just taken out strategic cards that help the deck be much more efficient. So they've targeted the deck, but why I didn't think they would target the deck this quickly was because I thought they would let Rivals of Ixalan hit. They would probably assess it, let it play out for a bit, see if the meta actually shifted, and then do the nerfs or the banning if they needed it. So this basically shows a no confidence in Rivals of Ixalan to shake up the meta, because if Wizards of the Coast felt that Rivals of Ixalan would actually shake up the meta enough, they wouldn't require bannings. So basically Wizards is acknowledging that they can't actually shake up the meta with Rivals of Ixalan, so they require bannings, and 4 cards have been banned, which is quite a bit. So first of all, let's talk about the big one, Attune with Aether. It's a Kaladesh card. Once again, Kaladesh gets another ban. So Kaladesh there's been a lot of cards banned from Kaladesh. The set's just really powerful. So why was it banned? Well, it was pretty simple. For 1 green, it was a sorcery. Search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. You get 2 energy. So why was it good? Because you could do mana fixing, you could be in 3 colors, so that was very powerful, and it gave you energy. And energy is extremely powerful with the Hydra, with other cards. So of course this was a card that wasn't going to be hit, and it's been hit. Also, Wizards might say they don't care about the secondary market, but if you look at these cards, they strategically picked cards that were cheaper. They didn't pick the really expensive card. There were other cards in the energy decks that could have been targeted, but due to their high price value, you didn't really want to hit them, because then of course players get annoyed, as they should get annoyed. You don't want to spend a whole bunch of money building an energy deck and then have it completely destroyed. The player gets angry, they don't play Magic anymore, they don't go Friday Night Magic, and you lose that customer. So they strategically picked cards that were important to the energy deck but weren't very high priced. So Attune with Aether, of course it was a powerful card, it gave 2 energy, it was perfect for mana fixing, so of course it had to go, and it's been banned. The next one was Rogue Refiner from Aether Revolt, another very powerful card. For 3 mana, a blue, a green, and 1 of any color, a human rogue creature. When Rogue Refiner enters the battlefield, draw a card and you get 2 energy counters. That was a fantastic. It's a 3/2 as well. There is no downside in this card. You get to draw a card, so it replaces itself, it gives you 2 energy, and people used to flicker it back into the hand, play it again, get a whole bunch of energy for their long-tusked cubs and their hydras, and it would just punish you. So of course that's been banned as well. Very surprising. Now I knew energy was going to be banned. Once again, I talked about this, I said energy was extremely popular, but I thought that the meta would self-correct itself with Rivals of Ixalan, with the tribes coming in, with pirates and dinosaurs being so pushed, because dinosaurs have been extremely pushed. I thought that energy would start to fade off naturally with the help of dinosaurs. Clearly Wizards has more information. They've done a post, they have a lot more information than I do, clearly, because they run the game, and they've clearly seen that even though Rivals of Ixalan is coming in, it wouldn't shake up the meta and it wouldn't drive energy decks down. I guess they thought energy decks would still be very popular. They got scared of that, and they thought we have to do a banning because the meta won't self-correct itself with the new set. I still think it was a bit early. I think they should have let it ride until Pro Tour and then see if they had to come in with bannings, but I don't know, they didn't want to let the meta self-correct. The other two bannings were a little bit of a shocking to me. It clearly targets Ramanap Red decks, which were also very, very popular. They weren't as popular as Energy. Maybe that's just my local game store. My local game store was a lot of Energy. So Ramanap Red wasn't a real problem for me, but I guess it was extremely popular. But to get a card so new banned is kind of a worrying thought. So Rampaging Ferocidon, an excellent card that was just released 3 months ago. It's a 2 mana of any color, a red. It's a dinosaur, of course. It has menace. Players can't gain life. There you go. It's a 3/3. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, Rampaging Ferocidon deals 1 damage to that creature's controller. So of course it was stopping people from gaining life, and I guess Wizards thought, we can't have that happening. We can't have this deck just going out of control. I guess they saw the numbers that it was a very popular deck and they thought, let's nerf it. But to have a card that's so new nerfed, and by nerf I mean completely banned, removed, it's so weird to see something so new and then it gets taken out. I mean, I guess you could say Smuggler's Copter got taken out pretty quick, but this card got taken out really quick, and I would actually have liked to see it around for a bit longer since, you know, it's a dinosaur, we're in a dinosaur theme, and to have it straight away taken out. I think Wizards said that this was supposed to be a counter for Saheeli Ray Cat combo, Felidar Guardian combo. So since that combo's been destroyed, since the cat was removed from Aether Revolt, also banned, we don't need this card, so this card's also been banned. I guess it was having too much of an effect on the meta. I don't know. I don't have all the information. Who does have all the information is Wizards of the Coast, and they felt that it needs to be banned. And the final card is Ramanap Ruins. So, Hour of Devastation card was a land, a desert. It was a fantastic card. I'm not going to lie, it was a fantastic card. Sacrifice a desert, Ramanap Ruins, deals 2 damage to each opponent. That was just to finish it off. You ran out of steam, you played this, you had this on the field, you would tap it, you would sacrifice it, and you would hit the opponent, and it would cause more damage, and it would close out the game, and it was extremely effective. So effective that it had to be banned. The bannings have come in. These cards are banned, they're out. How do I feel about that? Well, I don't really like seeing cards get banned. I never like seeing cards get banned. When Smuggler's Copter was banned, I was one of the ones that was thinking, don't ban Smuggler's Copter, because it really hurts players. I mean, players go out, they buy these cards, they build these decks, they fall in love with these decks, and then suddenly Wizards comes along and says, yoink, sorry, we made a mistake, that card should never exist, we're taking it out. And it really crushes the value, it really crushes your motivation, because straight away you start to think, well, won't my deck be next? If my deck ever becomes tier 1 and becomes too powerful, I'm next on the ban hammer, something's going to be banned, something's going to be taken out. That affects the players in a negative way, so I would rather never be bannings, but when big problems happen, like Energy was extremely dominant, then I guess Wizards has to step in. I would have personally liked them to hold up a little bit longer, since dinosaurs were coming in, dinosaurs were pushed, the tribes were pushed, and hopefully with Rivals of Ixalan, I would say give it until Pro Tour to see if the meta would self-correct itself, because I always appreciate a self-correcting meta than Wizards actually having to step in and ban stuff, because it just feels better if it just self-corrects it by itself. But that's just my opinion. I want to hear what you think of the bannings. Are you happy with the bannings? Are you angry with the bannings? Do you think Wizards should step up more and ban more cards? Do you think they shouldn't have banned cards at all? Do you think no cards should ever be banned, like Jace the Mind Sculptor? Who knows? Also, do you think these were the right cards to ban? I know a lot of people are talking about Lone Tusk Cub and the Hydra. Should they have been banned instead of these cards? I don't know. I think we can all probably agree that Attune with Aether was the card that most had to go because of the fixing and the providing of energy, so much energy. But I'm really interested to see what you think about it. So post down in the comment sections, because I'm interested to know what you guys think of the bannings. Do you want more bannings? Do you want less bannings? Please don't forget that I'm posting new MTG videos every 2 days. So if you like what you see, if you like what you hear, why not subscribe to the channel? Because it really does help. And that's about it. Bilishka Vava. Out.